If it's anything like oh, Gears of War. Gears of War, here we are. 30 minutes, boys. Okay, come on. Oh, I'm so excited. I'm so Loki might buy it. Ghost Mask looks sweet. Also, honestly, it looks pretty good. But here we are at Gears of War. Okay. I'm excited. I'm excited. The Omen looks sick. I love it how it's like on a street and it's shaped as an omen, as like a hole. I also love that they showed Ghost taking off his mask to show they found another mask underneath. That'd be funny.
Welcome to the Coalition here in Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada, home of
Canadian.
Gears of War.
Canada.
When Gears debuted in 2006, it instantly redefined the genre. And now in 2026, we're on the cusp of another rare moment. A chance to honor where we've been.
Oh, did they? Oh, it was so funny. Oh, I didn't even notice.
And lay the foundation for where Gears is going next. To get there, we're taking it all the way back to the day the world changed and the fight began. Emergence Day.
Emergence Day. What is this? This is supposed to be a wrench. What is it? Like, what is this?
It's a day of unimaginable loss that sits at the heart of our universe. And today,
bro, I miss
for
the
the first
360
time,
controls so bad,
we're ready
honestly.
to take you inside the studio and show you
So
all the
good.
ways to play with our new movements, weapons, and modes that will make E-Day the most brutally satisfying.
I'm excited! Come on, I'm excited!
Is that all you got?
They got the voice actors back.
Before we talk about what this game is, I think it's important to share why we chose E-Day. When we started this project, we were moving to Unreal Engine 5. It was a new foundation with a blank slate. So we took a moment to reflect on what makes Gears so special to us and to our fans. And we realized that all of the things that make this world feel so unique, brotherhood, brutality, that melancholy beauty, and over-the-top spectacle, they're all perfectly set up in this one moment in time, E-Day.
Corpser, here we go.
The moment the Locust ripped through the ground and changed the history of Sarah forever. And to tell that story, we wanted to build an experience that evoked the vibes of the original Gears game.
That real trailer. They did
So we
perfect
started
for
with
the
this
Gears
one still from the
E-Day
Mad
trailer
World
when it first came out.
It's Marcus facing down the Locust, defiantly firing into the darkness against overwhelming odds. And we said, this is the emotional core of Gears. This is the tone and feeling that we wanted to build our next game around.
This is our most ambitious game yet. E-Day is a story we haven't been able to tell before because we didn't have the technology to do it. We finally have the tools to reimagine the Gears world at a new, unprecedented level of detail. We're pushing Gears to new heights with the densest, most detailed world we've ever created.
Dude, this location
With
looks
seamless,
beautiful.
large-scale environments.
Oh my god.
From up here.
It looks so
Fully dynamic
good.
Ray trace lighting. And richer real-time destruction. Starting with an empty hard drive, we literally rebuilt everything from scratch. Characters,
good shit.
enemies, weapons, animation, sound, the world itself. And then we tear it apart in front of you.
Oh my god, bro.
You'll fight against bigger and
Whoa,
more
a
brutal
Brumac.
enemies with new and craftier weapons.
Whoa.
And navigate the battlefield with more natural character
That's what a
movement
Brumac looks like without
so
its
that every
guns. Good
moment of
golly.
emergence
Put that shit back
plays
on.
smoother and hits harder.
This is a game that feels like Gears, but plays like new.
Now we're inside.
It's a return to the feelings that we had when we played the
Environment
original
destruction,
games,
I love it,
but now
dude.
reimagined, evolved,
It looks
and
so
enhanced
good, dude. Oh
power
my
of the new
god.
engine.
E-Day is set before the events of the
Pendulum
original
Wars.
Gears of War.
Yep, the Pendulum
After
Wars.
decades of conflict, peace has finally been declared on Sarah, and the Gears have returned home.
His outfit kind of reminds me of the Gears
Marcus
of War
Phoenix
comic
and
as
Dominic
well, which I
Santiago
really like.
are young veterans trying to adjust to civilian life while grieving the loss of someone they both loved.
Yep, Carlos Santiago.
Carlos
Yeah.
Santiago, Dom's older brother and Marcus's best friend.
To Carlos.
To Carlos. Best fucking brother anyone could ask for.
Carlos died in combat in a moment of sacrifice before the war ended, and without him, Marcus and Dom's relationship is distant.
The emotion from our refinery, intense power.
With the world just barely on the cusp of peace and our characters coming to terms with their new reality, the Locusts emerge and change everything.
This is the Coalition Emergency Broadcast System. There are reports of multiple tremors causing minor damage across Kelowna.
Wrap these up.
E-Day tells not one, but two origin stories. The start of this world falling apart and a brotherhood coming together. And over the course of 3 intense days, you'll see how loss reshapes this world and our characters, beginning with a night of desperate survival in a brand new city.
Take a coffee sip for Carlos. I got you. I just did. Look at that drone just beating the shit out of that guy.
We decided to focus our story on just one city.
Okay.
So you could really feel what war does to people. When we started creating Kelowna,
I
we
love how
wanted it to be
it
more
looks,
than
the
just a
cog
backdrop.
helmet.
We wanted to feel alive. Like it was another character in the story, packed with layers and personality. Kelowna used to be all about innovation and discovery. But years of industrialization for the Cog War effort totally reshaped
Emulsion.
it.
That's
With
an
such a rich
emulsion
history,
factory.
It made sense to lean into that classic Gears retro vibe.
The hotel. Okay.
Towering architecture, robust vehicles,
An armadillo. Okay, we got an
and
armadillo.
grounded technology. Kind of like those gritty industrial cities from the 1970s. We also looked right outside these windows at the mountains, the ocean, and local landmarks to help give Kelowna its unique style. As you play the campaign, the city reveals itself
Centaur
through the
tank.
main districts. The historic center, with its classic Gears architecture in stone and steel. The downtown core, more modern, reshaped by decades of industrial growth. The military airfield, set at the forest edge
King
with
Ravens.
shipyards nearby.
They look really cool.
The
news end.
refineries,
Refineries,
and supporting
yeah.
working class neighborhoods, built around constant emulsion production.
Gears plays best in a city, and Kelowna is the ultimate battlefield. Kelowna's density, tight streets, mixed with open spaces, let us rethink how Gear
my
moves
God.
through the world. And it created the perfect stage for greater scale and verticality in combat.
I love this. The Lancer. You get a fucking drum mag on it?
Our
Okay.
soldiers
So you
are
can
basically
customize
giant
your
tanks
weapons in
armor.
this game.
They slam into cars, weaving through hails of bullets. And we wanted to keep that heaviness, but add more fluidity to how you move through the battlefield. Cover is life in Gears.
Yep. Take cover or
And we
die. That's the
completely
number
rebuilt
one
our
rule.
movement
The
and cover
golden rule
systems.
of
With
the
smoother
Gears.
transitions and a bigger range of cover heights and shapes, including new low ground cover.
Low
This all
ground
allows
cover,
us
yep.
to create more complex and organic feeling
That
spaces
drum
than
mag
ever
gave
before.
Pickle a chub, yeah.
From sprint, you can now slide,
Sliding.
which lets you quickly get under
Oh,
objects,
okay.
slide around corners, or transition more smoothly into cover from a run. And we added the ability to jump.
Jump.
Which really opened up the citywide battleground. We get to play with more verticality, climbing walls.
This game
and
looks so
vehicles,
good, bro. I'm so
clearing gaps
happy.
in crumbling buildings to reach new flanking
Look at
routes.
make a grown man cry.
At the heart of
Dude,
our
that fucking
gameplay
cement
is still
block
that
just got
great Gears combat
eviscerated.
puzzle.
Wait,
A mix
puzzle.
of unique enemy combinations,
The Nemesis. There's Nemesis. Don't know what that is. Oh
tactical
god.
weapon choices,
Oh, that they got a turret turret now.
and your ability to read and move through the arena. But now you have more choice than ever, and we get these peaks of
Bolo
almost
grenade.
action movie sequences.
You know, was that
You can
a
throw yourself
Cyclops?
off a balcony, land next to your buddy and revive him, scramble through cover, slide under a truck, and hit safety on the other side. We get
Dude.
these amazing Gears playgrounds, small and large, where all these elements come together.
I wonder if we're gonna
and
see the
city
Lambent
is
in this
filled with
game.
them.
Our missions move across the city, from linear fights in narrow streets and alleys to more open districts, where you have access to entire neighborhoods. Now you have strategic choices. Do you take the enemy head on? Do you flank them from a side entrance? Or do you climb up to the
Dude,
balcony
I wanna
across
see a
the street
Theron
and
guard
take
so
them all
badly.
out
Give me a
with your
Theron.
long shot? It's up to
Is that
you.
a spotter?
And if you're playing co-op with your friends, well, then you can try all three at the same time. Taking your own
Emulsion?
path reveals small stories from the city. Survivors trapped in an apartment.
There's a civilian in that building. 4th floor.
A raven crashed in the distance. A group of gears ready
So you
an
get to
ambush.
play as another
You
gear?
still have your orders, but it's up to you
Look, doesn't
to
really
decide
look
where
like
you
maybe it
offer
might be
help
Dom, but
or how much
so
of
you
the
can
city
customize
choose to
yourself if that's the
explore.
case.
And that city is fully realized. To create a city of this scale and detail, we needed to invest in an entire suite of tools. Tools for roads, intersections, sidewalks, e-holes, buildings, rooftops, and pipes. We have a
Holy
procedural
moly.
content generation toolset for scattering millions of pieces of trash and debris across the ground to make Kelowna feel lived in. This is the largest, most complex location
The
you've
breach
ever
shot, I
seen
believe.
in a Gears
Gears
game.
Judgment.
But the board control is connected to an older antenna. I can reconfigure their radios to reach a fear.
Okay, no, so you do play as a different gear. Is that
Do it.
Reyna?
The remaining gears
Wait,
will hold the fort.
am I
In other
LARP?
Gears
That's not
games,
Reyna,
the
right?
world's basically
That looked like
already
Reyna.
dead. There are very
But she didn't
few
join the
human
COG.
survivors left.
Did she?
But in E-Day, you're watching
that
a
Reyna?
live city get ripped apart in front of you.
My dummy? That looked like Reyna. Where's Anya,
People
actually?
once
Give me
went to
Anya.
work, sporting events, and celebrated the possibility of peacetime are now stopped in their tracks. They abandon their cars and run for survival, attempting to find refuge in subways or stores. A glimpse of a child's toy or dinner left uneaten are reminders of what's been lost and the horror of what the locusts have unleashed.
You'll experience the locust decimation at all scales in E-Day through our customized destruction technology. E-holes are back, unleashing waves of enemies from under your feet at any moment.
As a game design element, getting to use e-holes again as a spawn mechanic is brilliant. Locusts can come out of the ground anywhere, you can toss a grenade in to close them up, just adds this great tactical layer to encounters.
But you'll also encounter massive sinkholes that'll pull down vehicles and entire buildings. And no amount of detail is too small, as micro-destruction goes beyond what we've ever done before with chippable cover across a range of materials. Your impact is real, visceral, and leaves a mark on the world.
Okay.
Destroyed Beauty has long been a visual pillar of
That's
Gears
what I
of
loved
War,
about Gears
and we
of War.
finally get to show the before, making the after hit that much harder. You'll recognize a neighborhood that was once intact is now completely destroyed. You'll walk through city streets filled with smoke and fire, and it feels
This game
completely
looks
different
so
from how you
good,
first
bro.
experienced it. You start getting this real feeling of this city's a character,
Nemesis?
and it's really under attack.
A Brumac.
It's
Yo,
the
run!
fall of Kelowna.
Is that Carlos? Cogtig? Yeah.
E-Day is an intentionally intimate story. There's this colossal event going on in the plot, but the actual characters and the journey they go on is where you get to explore themes of burden, of loss, and of loyalty. The whole world of Gears is about characters. It's the nightmarish monsters from below versus the soldiers that hold the line in a war for survival.
You okay? No way this is real.
It's pretty fucking real to me. On your feet.
This was our opportunity to focus on what makes Gears characters so special and what makes our enemies so iconic.
Brumac, yeah.
The entire campaign is played from the perspective of our new squad, Bravo.
I checked
As the
121 days
invasion
till
breaks
release.
out, we meet
Damn!
Mags Carter, a former Gear now sweating it out at Kelowna's emulsion refinery.
Bruh.
Now, why don't you come talk shit when your balls drop? And quit going through my stuff.
And you'll also meet rookie cadet Lucas Reyes.
Lucas Reyes?
A sharp comms officer who never made it to the front lines despite
what?
his dreams of military glory.
Holy fucking shit.
Megs and Lucas, together with Marcus and Dom, are four
So
soldiers thrown
that's their
together,
squad, okay.
fighting through tensions with each other while fighting the Locusts, ultimately forging their bonds in battle.
Damn,
we
so no
follow Bravo
tie?
Squad with our cinematic cameras, just like the intense war movies we love. The shots are intentionally gritty and a bit shaky, and leaning into these rough edges is what makes you feel like you're right in the middle of the action.
Run. Nice.
Bravo's story also intertwines with others called to defend the city,
Ty.
including returning characters like warrior philosopher Ty Calisto.
Our roads converge again. Marcus Phoenix.
Ty. And fans of the books will finally get to see the hard-ass Raven pilot Gil Gettner in-game for the very first time.
Gil. I haven't really read a lot of the novels, so
Marcus
I don't know
and
this
Dom
character.
are absolute legends. You can spot those strong jaws and thick necks from a mile away. But if you go too realistic, you lose those unique features that make them stand out. Honestly, Marcus just isn't Marcus if you take away his classic permascout. So instead of chasing perfect realism, we focused on making them believable and memorable, respecting the details that really make them who they are.
Material and character fidelity in Gears of War E-Day far surpasses anything we've been able to achieve before. Our facial animation systems have been completely upgraded for E-Day, with 3 times more joints and over 350 facial shapes sculpted for each head alone to really
Now I gotta do
represent the
beast mode,
emotion
'cause
in our characters.
I think beast mode will
Marcus
genuinely
has
be,
more
or like at
detail
least
in his
some sort of
eyelashes than his
PvE game
entire
modes, because
character
that
model
will
did
actually
in the
save
original
E-Day
Gears of
for
War
the fact
on
that a lot of
Xbox
people
360.
don't want to do like
Phoenix.
PvP.
Marcus. Sergeant, 26 RTI C Company. Next to kin, Adam Phoenix.
Adam
With the
Phoenix.
amount of layers we have, we've
Because
never
generally how
had
like depends how the
fidelity at
multiplayer
this
plays out, because a lot of people are probably not going to play the multiplayer. The fact of
with
how
a much
sweaty
more
it is.
sophisticated animation
So
rig,
they better
this
do a
allows
lot
us
of
to have
PvE
way more
stuff instead of
expressive
PvP.
characters with
In
a
my
huge
personal opinion.
range, from a small smirk to yells on the battlefield.
Come and get some, you goddamn grubs!
Your experience takes on a new
And all I want to
intensity.
see is if
We're
are they going
pushing
to
the
like
graphical limit with
like
4K Ultra
introduce
HD
Maria, because that's the main point of
native HDR10
Dom's entire
rendering,
character arc.
hardware
Is
ray
Maria?
tracing
Do we
at
get to see her?
60
There's no
frames per
way.
second in campaign,
You
and
didn't
up
like
to
the PvP.
120
No, I like the
frames per second
PvP,
in
but it's just the
multiplayer.
player base. They're way too sweaty. Tickers! Yeah! Oh
When it
god.
comes to the
What the
Locust,
fuck?
to make them
Yo!
unbelievable, we made them scarier. The drones are wild and vicious.
Oh god.
The boomers are even bigger this time around.
Did we see General
Like
Rock?
living battering rams smashing through doorways onto the battlefield. The wretches
Boom.
scream so loud it disorients
The
you before
wretches?
they rip you apart.
Okay, that's a lot better.
And the Reavers, they crawl up buildings and rain fire
Wait, what?
from above.
Oh hell nah, bro! What the fuck? Oh hell nah, bro! Oh hell
Whether
nah!
new or old, are more intense than ever before.
No way! Okay, what is this thing, dude?
So what now, Marcus?
We save everyone we can.
Guess fuck your cover? Yeah, dude. What? Oh hell nah.
Gears of War has never been a horror game,
Oh my
but
God.
the world has always felt horrifying.
What is that? Is that a Reaper? Okay, I was about to say, what the fuck is
And
that?
with E-Day, we lean into that even more. Our new gore system means damage feels meaty, responsive, and satisfying.
You can chainsaw the boomers now? Oh my god!
Muscle and cloth deforms in
That's so
response to your
sick.
attacks.
You can
And blood
chainsaw
and bone
boomers.
damage adds to the
God.
intensity of combat. Gore is localized as well. Shoot a locust in the armor leg, and you'll see the bullet take a chunk out of it. Or land a heavy
Wow.
shot on a limb, and our dismemberment system will rip it clean off in glorious detail.
The Nasha is going to get you the most satisfying shots, covering you in blood, or pop heads from afar with the
Long shot?
We've revamped our favorite weapons for E-Day. And of course, we also have some fun new ones for even more brutal ways to tear your enemies apart. The new Gut
A
Puncher
grenade launcher.
is a COG weapon that fires armor-piercing explosive rounds.
Whoa.
Quick fire a round to let it explode, or hold the trigger to control when it detonates. That
Okay.
means you can place a well-timed explosion behind an enemy protected by cover, or with practice, master its long-range
It's like the
potential.
Origin launcher from
The
Gears of
Incinerator is our
Judgment.
new shotgun. You can see
Yeah,
the emulsion
Emulsion. I
literally
knew it.
melt
Okay,
the
so
skin
that
off
is
an enemy's
Emulsion.
body. Before, you'd probably get into a grapple if an enemy came charging at you. Now, you feel the power of getting to incinerate them when they get close.
I kind of wish there was like a lot
course,
of like
the Lancer.
hand-to-hand combat a little bit. Yep, Lancer. That's the prototype. Okay.
Nice.
The creation of the Chainsaw Lancer is another origin story from lore that we wanted to show in E-Day. From the moment that Ty grabbed that chainsaw to rip through a locust at the Superstore, to a prototype kit bash on the front lines of the invasion,
Adam
all
Phoenix
to
made it?
deliver on that gratifying moment when you finally get to slice a grub in two.
The music.
Gears music has always
Yes.
been about tension,
music,
escalation,
dude.
and release.
I love Gears of
When a
War's
fight
music.
kicks off, the music hits hard. It tightens as things get more dangerous. And when you've dropped the last enemy, you hear that familiar big ringing chord. For E-Day, we kept that structure, but made the sound harsher. Together with our composer, Adam Lastica, we built the score to match a world on the verge of collapse. The electric guitar returns alongside classical instruments, but both are pushed into uncomfortable territory. Like dragging a
Pickle
bone
Blink
saw
more
across a
weirdo.
cello,
Oh, sorry.
creating dissonance that never fully
Dude, I'm
resolves.
so like invested in this. This reminds me of that one little trailer that they did. I don't remember what it's called, but
Where the hell are we?
it's a guy. I remember. If you remember it, you'll know what I'm talking about. He has like a crystal
And then
like
there's the sound
shadows.
design. All chainsaws have voices.
Pickle
When
is
it
glued
came
to
to
the
the
screen.
sound
Yes,
for our
sir.
Proto Lancer, it was important to us to track down the exact make and model that was recorded back in 2006 and rebuild it from the ground up using our new sound effects system. This chainsaw has a 14-inch blade with that signature meaty yet intimate sound, and when it revs, you can hear all the gnarly details.
Oh,
In
you
terms
finally
of
get
how
to
you'll
see the
experience
insides,
Kelowna,
bro.
I always think about our acoustic system like
I'm
this.
happy.
I'm walking down a street and I hear the sound reflecting off the walls around me. Then I step into an alley and everything immediately tightens.
I love how like heavy they made the gears. The gears
I come back
feel.
out into a
like
wide
you just hear
space
the,
and the sound
weight
opens
on
up
their
again,
movement.
almost
It's
like a
amazing.
cathedral. And it's not just those spaces, it's the transitions between them where the magic really happens. That's where things feel alive. That's
Dude.
acoustics in real time.
The forest looks amazing.
It's a heavy world. And what better way to experience its dread and tension than through the music and sound that surrounds you?
A football stadium. Do we get
no
to see
other
Cole?
game does the squad like
Give us
Gears
Cole.
does. Our themes, our gameplay,
Fun fact:
and our
chainsaws were
modes,
originally
they
invented
all
for
revolve
cutting
around
through
this
bones
core
before they became
But it's not
more
just about
used
the
for wood,
brotherhood that
actually.
you experience in the
Like,
stories.
yeah, bone saws.
It's also about the bonds you create with your friends. Co-op has always been a part of our DNA. And like every great Gears game, you can bring your own squad to this fight. In campaign, all 4 characters are playable from the start, and we support 4-player online co-op and 2-player split screen on console. In Versus, our sweaty squad-based PvP is back, with a collection of 4v4 modes and all new maps set in locations in
4v4,
and around the
okay.
war-torn city of Kelowna. We've combined classic Gears symmetrical PvP map design with new traversal opportunities. You'll
Okay, we
put
got-
your skills
what's the
to
PvP?
test
I don't really care about
alongside a
PvP.
seasonal roadmap
P.
of killer
PvE.
content, almost all of which you can just earn by playing the game, completing in-game challenges, events, and
Okay.
achievements. And today, we're excited to announce a dynamic new evolution of Gears' iconic PvE mode, Horde Siege.
Horde!
It's a 12-player mode where all 3 squads fight alongside each other to battle the Locust Invasion
What
and
was
defend
that?
Kelowna
Thing
across a
floating,
range
what
of
was that? Was
city-based
that a
maps.
Nemesis?
We'll have more to share soon, and we hope you join us for our open
Hold on,
beta
I'll
weekends
read
later
that.
this
Hold on.
summer.
We good? Sergeant Phoenix?
Guess we're back to it.
Okay, that is a grenade launcher. Okay.
We can't outrun the past. But as long as we're still breathing, we're the ones that keep fighting.
20 years of Gears is such a milestone. It is such an honor and also a huge responsibility to make sure we deliver on the story of Gears.
It always comes back to the squad. It always comes back to this theme of getting through the absolute shittiest of times with somebody else who constantly has your back. And that's Marcus and Dom's story. The story of the original trilogy. The story of E-Day. And the story I think we can all relate to.
Thanks for pushing through. Couldn't have done it alone.
Dude, I want to see Maria, man.
Having the opportunity to have E-Day come out in the same year as the 20th anniversary of Gears, the quarter-century anniversary of Xbox, it's almost like a homecoming. It's like returning back to our roots and saying, fuck yeah, we're back. And we have so many more stories to tell. It's an incredible honor and one that we want to make sure that we do right.
Bro, Coalition, you outdid yourself, bro. Ty. He looks so good. Oh my god.
What a nightmare. Untouched by nearly 80 years of war.
The Pendulum War is 80 years.
Destroyed in 2 nights.
For us, the heart of Gears has always been about the bonds you make in the darkest of times. Inside the studio, we rally around a simple phrase: never fight alone.
Yep, I got the
It guides
shirt.
How we build our
I
stories,
got the shirt.
our gameplay,
I got the fucking
and
shirt.
our world. It's how we work as a team and the commitment we make to you, our fans. Everything comes back to that important idea of sharing life's experiences, the highs and lows, together. And E-Day is the best expression of never fight alone that we've ever made. Whether you'll be picking up a Lancer for the first time ever, or you're as battle-hardened as Marcus Phoenix, there's always a place for you in the Gears squad when Emergence begins on October 6th.
Can it come any, like, sooner, please? I want to play this so badly. Emergence. I am so happy. You guys have no idea, bro. Like, I am so happy, bro. I think the Coalition outdid themselves. This game looks absolutely phenomenal.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Now, I still don't really like the designs of the enemies that much, but dude, this game might be one of the best Gears of War games of all time. Pickle, show off the merch. I got you. Hold on. Is that good? Okay, see that? Yeah! I got the merch, bro. Come on, I had to wear it, right? But like, dude, this game looks so good. And honestly, I might grow on the designs. They do look terrifying, and they do look amazing. I like how Ghost looks, by the way. I saw that. Oh my god.